In this video, we'll explore the process that turns paper into a playing card. I'm going to show you the intriguing world of producing more than 100 million decks of playing cards a year, and even the most insane process of this controversial product, which has been banned in more than 10 countries worldwide. You've probably spent many nights playing cards with your friends, but have you ever wondered how those cards ended up in your hands? First, a bit of history. You might think that playing cards were created only for gaming, but that's not quite the case. One of the most widely accepted theories is that they were created in China to predict the future, with each suit representing each of the natural elements: earth, air, water, and fire. The exact year of their creation is not clear, but it is known that in the 14th century Chinese traders brought them to Europe, sparking a popularity that has endured to this day. From that moment on, card games became a fashion in Europe. However, gambling was considered an evil activity, so it was instantly banned. The first city to do so was Paris in 1377. Other cities followed suit, and by the mid-14th century, anti-card sentiments reached a fever pitch. Even during a protest in Nuremberg, Germany, more than 40,000 playing cards were burned at a bonfire. However, none of the attempts to ban card games were successful. Instead, the games began to be played underground. Now let's delve into the very origin of it all: paper. The production of playing cards commences with two substantial paper rolls fused together using black adhesive as they pass through a laminator. Why is this process necessary? Firstly, it fortifies the cards, ensuring durability. Additionally, it prevents any translucency, ensuring that no player can catch a glimpse of their opponent's hand. This isn't just any type of paper. The most commonly used for playing cards is a 300 gram per square meter silk cardstock, as lighter weights can be too thin and fragile. Manufacturers create cardstock paper from a mixture of hardwood and softwood fibers and fillers. Both elements work together to create an equal balance between the materials and form a smooth surface. The hardwood allows for proper shaping, while softwood provides strength. Fillers add gloss to the surface, creating the overall look of the paper. A meticulous blend of these three components is essential to achieve the desired outcome. Once ready, these cardstocks are stored in stacks and the strict process of controlling their moisture level begins. This is very important, as a very wet card could warp, while a very dry one could break. That is why industrial humidifiers are used to create a perfect environment in the factory. To ensure proper functionality, technicians conduct regular temperature checks on the card stacks by inserting a flat probe 10 inches from the top. The technician's role is crucial, as even though the paper is ready, they continue running tests, ensuring the accuracy of designs and detecting any issues related to layout, color, and card sequence. A low-resolution proof is meticulously printed and examined. After this double check, if everything is okay, they attach a sticker indicating that it is ready for printing. The playing card manufacturing industry is certainly a great option for people looking for work. The United States Playing Card Company, the world's largest playing card manufacturer, founded in 1867, sells more than 100 million decks of playing cards a year, all accomplished by a workforce of 750 employees. Of them, 1/3 are women, and the rest are men. Regarding income, the average annual salary for workers is $47,000. Despite all of this, the testing process is not yet complete. Now it's necessary to ensure that the top quality version is free of errors. Thus, a laser printer is utilized to transfer colored dots onto a transparent film. Each of these dots is combined in various ways to yield the content and color of every card. Once the transparent film is completed, it's adhered to an approved cardboard sheet using a laminator. For the first time after extensive effort, we obtain the outcome: the first printed proof that shows exactly what the cards will look like once they are finished. However, much remains to be done because, as I mentioned, the controls are essential. This test is meticulously analyzed, and if needed, it's the moment for the graphic artists. They will be responsible for implementing any required color or design adjustments to achieve flawless cards. This process might be repeated multiple times until the final format is attained. Subsequently, the printing plates have to be created. To accomplish this, a specialized polymer surface is first prepared to serve as the foundation for the printing plate. This polymer is a type of robust and long-lasting plastic material. What makes this process noteworthy is its complete automation, eliminating the need for continuous human involvement in machine operation. A machine of this nature can manufacture as many as 30 printing plates per hour, showcasing its significant production capacity. once prepared, the next stage involves executing the initial card's run. To accomplish this, operators pour numerous cans of ink through 16 rollers. The colors they utilize possess a denser and more viscous consistency than usual. These encompass the 4 primary colors essential for printing: cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. As the printing machine initiates, each ink source is evenly distributed. Once the ink is prepared, the machine's feeders move the board sheets one by one to the press. Each printing plate is placed on a rotating roller where the ink is initially transferred onto a rubber blanket. This blanket then applies pressure against the passing board as it moves through the press. At this stage, the cards are prepared. Thus, they are flattened and arranged in stacks to be cut, using 4 rotating blades of a machine known as combi. Each sheet is divided into columns and then into individual cards with overwhelming precision. However, precautions are never sufficient to prevent errors, so after arranging the cards into decks, they are taken to the cornering station. There, the 52 cards are meticulously stacked, awaiting the descent of a cutting tool which, in a single swift motion, trims all 4 corners, for a die to descend and, in one fell swoop, cut all 4 corners. Finally, the deck is meticulously aligned and ready to be packed. Have you ever wondered about the reasoning behind the 52-card deck? Surprisingly, it hasn't always been this way. Throughout the centuries, decks have come in various card counts: 24, 36, 40, 48, and nearly any number in between. However, 52 managed to surge ahead and become the prevailing and widely accepted deck size in many corners of the world. The exact reason remains uncertain, despite several competing theories. It's highly probable that British and French colonial influences played a significant role, potentially facilitating the global adoption of the standard French deck size of 52 cards. To accomplish the packing, a robotic arm pushes each deck onto a conveyor belt, which is set to either wrap them in cellophane or place them into boxes based on the company's choice. Once this process is complete, the packages are prepared to be dispatched to countless destinations. When the manufacturing process is complete, it is time for sales. Revenues from the card game market are projected to achieve $2.75 billion on a global scale by 2023, with an annual growth rate of at least 3.52 anticipated until 2028. As you might anticipate, the United States holds a commanding portion of the market, capturing almost 30% of the total revenues. The primary purchasers, of course, are the casinos in Las Vegas. Within the city's casinos, decks can remain in use for as long as 12 hours before being replaced. The duration a deck stays in play hinges on variables like the table's activity level and whether shuffling is performed manually or with a machine. For instance, during peak hours, a deck might only endure an hour of play before being swapped for a fresh set. But what prompts the retirement of cards in the first place? The aim is to eliminate any distinctive marks such as bends and scuffs that could potentially reveal game details to players seeking an advantage. The global market for playing cards and board games was valued at $17 billion in 2022 and is estimated to reach $35 billion by 2030, doubling current values. I hope you've gained valuable insights from this video. Undoubtedly, you'll now view your ace poker hand differently. I'd appreciate it if you could share in the comments which piece of information surprised you the most, and also which other products you'd like to learn about in terms of their manufacturing process. Before you go, if you enjoyed the content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to stay updated on new videos. See you in the next video.